We're going to do some tree peony. This tree peony seed was collected about 6 or 7 weeks ago. Literally, I collected it the day before we moved. These are all peony Suphatocosa rockii hybrids. That's what they kind of look like when they start to ripen on the plant. And then these have been sat in the workshop garage. And it's a case of just splitting them open and just knocking the seed out. And it's just going to be literally just broadcast it around. Covering with the gravel. Tree peony differs from a herbaceous peony in the fact that it has a hard, woody stem. Apologies for the weeds. Got lots of weeds. We all have weeds. So as you can see, it's a hard, woody stem. They don't die back to the ground. They are really hardy. And you can see this year's growth on this guy. It's done probably about 8 inches in a year. It would do a lot more if it was planted out. From experience, it doesn't seem to matter where you plant them. We had them in several locations at our previous address. And what were they? They were probably nearly 5.5 feet tall, weren't they?
Probably a little taller.
Could have even been a bit taller than that. They were on the edge of a path. In actual fact, we had to keep cutting them back. Now, you can prune them a little bit if you want, but we found, again, personally, they're better off just left. And as I say, full sun, a little bit of shade, they can tolerate, no problems, but hardy as hell. Flowers are absolutely beautiful. The bumblebees especially go nuts over them. And if you are lucky enough to get them to set seed, they will self-seed in the garden. But it's a game of patience with these. It's not going to be a quick return on sowing seed or waiting for seed. Probably going to be best part of 5 or 6 years before you have a really good, solid, sturdy plant. You've just seen me pricking out some of my tree peonies. Now, the ones that I've just been pricking out were sown in 24, July, probably like end of July, August time, in 2024. Now, we knew we were moving, so I wanted to collect some seed off of our own plants. So it was collected and it was sown fresh. Now, 2024 was the sowing date. They then, all last year, they sat in the pot, in the cold frame, semi-shade, just sat there doing nothing. They put roots down, but you don't see that. Anyway, this spring germinated really, really well. And the results are what I've been pricking out. So they looked a little droopy drawers to start with. They always do. But I mean, as you can see, they've been in the polytunnel. I've just moved them out today into the new shade tunnels, much cooler. So these guys are actually looking really nice. Now, these are all peony Fruiticosa rockii hybrids. So they're all mixed. Now, they've come from our own collected seed off of our own plants. And those plants were actually grown from seed as well. So we have 3 tree peonies here, not necessarily the best looking specimens because they've been abused. I've dug them up last summer, the summer before, from the garden. Well, we knew we were moving, so we had to bring some with us. Now these are our own raised plants from seed, and the seed was sown in around about 2016. Well, they spent all last summer in these pots. It's not the best. They dry out a little bit, so I'd like to get them out in the ground. So we'll keep an eye on these guys. We had really nice colors, and I'm hoping in amongst all of these we'll have our full color range again. But it's going to be a few years. We'll just have to wait, look after them, and we'll see what happens.
Right, she's deaf.
Got a few more cedars to put in. We've got some flowering cherries. There's a seed raised laburnum. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Don't see any problems with that, but otherwise some cherries, two varieties of cherries to go out, both grown from seed. And this guy. So this is one of my own Japanese maples grown from seed. So this one's a few years old now. He spent the whole of last summer outside in a pot, and it fared really well. So we're going to plant this. I'm going to plant this guy out, see how he does. This one's got a really nice fall color. The spring and summer color, not fantastic, but I know it's hardy, so we're going to give it a go, and then we'll plant a few other bits around it. But yeah, get that one done. And then I've still got vegetable stuff I'm dealing with. I got more beds to dig over. The larch that I planted a few weeks ago, they're doing really well. One or two more cedars to do. Cedars along the hedgerow are looking really nice. We've got some more rain coming in on Saturday, Sunday. So that's why I'd like to try and get the planting done. The Crimson King and the Princeton Gold are looking really nice. So yeah, we're getting there slowly, but it's a bit of a balancing act at the moment between obviously wanting to get on and plant things out, get the vegetable beds ready, and obviously also making sure that the plants haven't been cooking in the prop tunnel. So until next week, please like and subscribe. I think next week we're going to feature planting up of some of our hypertufa
Nice.
Until then, thanks very much and goodbye.
Goodbye.